What is going on, guys? Welcome back to today's training. And today we're going to be talking about the three hidden traps that are keeping you stuck in the yo-yo cycle over and over and over again, and exactly how you can break free for good. I can't tell you how frustrating it can be to be stuck in a cycle where you're working your butt off, you're trying all these different things to get out of this prison that we're in, and yet for some reason we find ourselves stuck in it over and over and over again. Like, just reflect for a second. How many times have you made a New Year's resolution, or you told yourself that enough is enough and that you're gonna change, or that this time is gonna be the time that I'm gonna do it? I'm gonna lose this weight this time. I'm gonna build the habits. I'm gonna install new lifelong habits into my family. I'm gonna be the person in my family who breaks that generational cycle where everyone's on, medication, everyone has diabetes. I'm gonna be the one who breaks it. And then how many times do you find yourself after maybe it's 2 weeks, maybe it's 2 months, but for some reason you find yourself right back to square one, if not worse, over and over and over again. And this might be in your personal health and your fitness. This might be with relationships. This might be with business, whatever it may be. You're finding yourself stuck in this cycle. Well, today I'm going to share with you three of the hidden traps that are keeping you stuck in the cycle over and over and over again. That way you can break free once and for all. You can get that clarity. You can get that future sight on what you need to do so you can get out of this stuck, this roller coaster, I guess we could call it, and finally get to where you want to be once and for all. Now, if this helps you out today, guys, make sure you like and subscribe as well. Leave a comment, share with a friend, whatever you can do to get this message out to help people get unstuck, untrapped in their lives. So let's start this training. So the very first one, the very, very first one that I see, and this is very common with weight loss, specifically following these really strict diets, these keto plans, or if you're like, working with a coach, but they're a bodybuilder and they give you the same plan that they follow. And that is number one, is that we're not going at your own pace. We're not going 0 to 1. We're going 0 to 100. So it's not custom. This is why this is a huge reason why 90% of people who lose weight, either with a personal trainer, with a plan, whatever it may be, always gain it back. Now, my clients have a 90% plus success rate. And the reason being is because they get an abundantly amount of one-to-one customization support to make this transformation as easy as possible and have the most amount of support possible. That's how they win. Everyone's different. Everyone's different. Here's an example. It's like, let's say you're trying to lose weight. Either if you have 100 pounds, 15 pounds, whatever it may be, and you go to a plan and you do this one size fits all plan. The problem with that is that it's like a professor giving a test to all the animals. Like, you ever see that picture where it's like the professor gave a test to the animals where they had to climb the tree? And in the classroom, there was an elephant, there was a fish, and there was a monkey. Well, the monkey's going to get 100% because that test is designed exactly for him to succeed. But the elephant and the fish are going to fail. Is it because there's something wrong with them? No. It's because the test was designed the wrong way. It wasn't built for them. So we often blame it on ourselves, the reason why we can't succeed in our weight loss, yet we're doing things that don't even fit us. That's not even customized for us. So how do we expect ourselves to change long term? So that's number one, is not doing something that's customized at your own pace and meeting you where you're at. That's the first one that I've noticed. The second one, number two, is lack of future sight. This is very common for people who have struggled with their weight or their goals for years and years on end. And they can't seem to get across that finish line. Because what happens here is that you start to build up a tremendous amount of doubt. And then you start to have limiting beliefs, which we'll talk about in number three. And this ruins the trust in the process, right? A lot of us don't understand that there is a learning curve that we all have to go through, right? It's not a magical pill approach. There is a learning curve that we must go through to get to what we want. We must build that identity. But here's the thing, is that if we don't expect the learning curve to happen, if we don't expect the challenges, if we don't have the right expectations, we're failing from the start. Because even if you are succeeding and on the right path, if you don't see it that way, you're going to self-sabotage, or you're going to dig yourself into a deep hole and quit. So this is why having that trust in the process is so important, but even more importantly is mentorship and guidance. I always have mentors. I'm in my younger 20s and I've already had about over 5 mentors, I believe, that I've invested into. Because I believe that time is the most important thing for me. I would much rather spend money to get unstuck, to feel better and hit my goals, rather than just hold on to this money for no reason that's going to be spent in other places and stay stuck. Like, what's the point? Right? Money is just a tool to get us what we want in life. We can't tie so much emotions around it. It is a transfer of energy. So if what you want is extremely important to you, put the energy into it and you will get it. Because when you have the right guidance and mentorship, the journey becomes 10 times easier because you know the next 10 steps ahead of you. You know what to expect moving forward. You're not feeling lost like a chicken with its head cut off, wondering, am I on the right path? Am I off the right path? Why is my weight fluctuating? Is my hormones messed up? Is my body broken? What is going on with me? No, 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 no. The right guidance will help clear all of that up so you can just enjoy this journey. And that is a game changer. Number 3, guys, the last one is limiting beliefs. I have a client right now, and I'll share with you, a little bit about how this has been affecting her and what we're working through. Huge part of my transformational program with my 40 plus stage clients is all about mindset and limiting beliefs. Because oftentimes over the years of them trying to change, they've developed these limiting beliefs that just keep them stuck in the same place over and over again and causes them a lot of suffering. For example, this is one of my clients. I won't share any personal details, but one of my clients, she struggles, with depression and her mental health quite a bit. And she's struggled for quite a long time. And she's also struggled with her health and her fitness and, being able to accomplish the dreams that she has in her life because her mental health and her fitness has always been a clutch that's held her back from accomplishing and doing the things that she truly desires in her life. And we had a meeting the other day and we talked about it and we realized that there was a core limiting belief that's kind of in the way of all this. And that is that she believed that nothing ever works out for her. No matter what I do, nothing works out for me. So you can imagine how this would affect you moving forward, because if you believe that nothing ever works out for you, you're going to start thinking about it. You're going to start seeing it all in your life. You're going to start noticing the patterns of where things didn't work out for you in your life. You're going to start believing it more and more. And then you're going to start feeling hopeless and very doubtful. Nothing ever works out for me. I'll never change. I'm never going to get out of this trap. Right? And the thing is about our brains is that it always wants to prove itself right. So you will self-sabotage, because how the process works is your beliefs cause your constant thoughts. Your constant thoughts influence your emotional state of being. If you're feeling hopeless and doubtful, you're not going to want to be inspired to take action to try to change and try new things to get out of your rut, because it's not even in your awareness. So then the actions that you will take is probably trying to find comfort and to distract yourself. Or you might take drastic leaps to change, but it'll be too overwhelming and you'll go right back to square one again. Right? And this is what was happening to her. So what we realized the other night on our meeting was that that's not actually true. Things do work out for her. So we had to first admit that that was a core limiting belief and that universally that's not true. And then we found the evidence behind that. So we went through all the things that she had accomplished and things that did work out for her in her life to show her like, whoa, things actually do work out pretty good for me. And that was a huge spark for her. She hasn't felt good in a very long time. And she literally said the other night, I feel good. I feel good. I'm feeling good and I'm feeling okay. And that was a huge transformation, a huge shift that's going to transform so much for her, because this poor girl struggled with so much depression, so much mental health battles all these years. She was feeling so hopeless. And now she has this new idea that things do work out for me. And that was the new truth, is that things do work out for her. And then we found all the evidence to ingrain this new belief. And then we started sinking into the feeling and then working through the resistance and then goes from there. I won't go too far with that. But as you can see, these limiting beliefs can really keep you stuck. If you believe that you can't lose weight, or if you believe that you're not worthy and you don't deserve this, you'll never end up taking action. You'll never end up investing in yourself. You'll never end up wanting to eat healthier because you don't believe that you're worth it. You don't believe that you deserve it, for example. This is why the belief system is so important. And I truly believe the reason why we have a 90% success rate is because we do so much of the mind work. Because if you can change your mind, if you can master your mind and understand it, you can master your body, you can master yourself. So that is the training for today, guys. The three keys that have been keeping you stuck in this trap over and over again. Now, what I want to know more of is I want to know what one stands out for you the most. What one specifically has been keeping you stuck? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see how else I can help you out and guide you because this is what I love doing. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this. Now, make sure you like and subscribe so you can learn more. But also, if you do want some help, or if you're interested in seeing kind of what we got going on behind the curtains here, you can always have a book a free chat with us, with my right-hand gal, Kelly. And she can give you so much clarity, so much advice, and see if it's worth getting help. Other than that, though, I hope you really enjoyed this. And thank you for watching because you're helping me with my mission in this world, which is helping you guys find yourselves, become your dream version of yourself, your highest version of yourself. All right, guys, have an amazing, amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next training.